everybody, welcome to the Pagan Perspective. My name is Angel, and this week is not Subs week, but I am filling in for Arwen because she is out with some voice issues. So, this week is, we're going to be talking about Charmed, the television show. The questions are, I was wondering if you could do a video on a witch's view of the TV show Charmed, the reality of it, and the not-so-reality, like the P3 perspective. That's where I'll start. So, the P3 perspective actually has, in my opinion, a foundation in reality because it's the Mother, Maiden, and Crone. It's the, divine feminine trinity. And if you look at the sisters, they do fall into those, tenets of the divine feminine. You have the older one that kind of watches over and is the protector, and the wise one who kind of guides them. You have the middle sister who's very mothering, and she's sort of the, keeps the peace. And then you have the younger sister who's kind of a little wild and likes to have fun and live and be young. So the P3 in that part, in that aspect, comes from a place of truth. Now, of course, they sensationalize everything on the show because, quite frankly, let's be honest, our lives aren't that exciting. We're not running on car chases from demons and casting these crazy spells with all this wind flowing through our hair and traveling in time. We're a little bit more boring than that. So I don't think we'd be television wise. So obviously they have to make it is sensationalized, as people probably who are not in the community assume it kind of is like. So that said, there is some morality in the show. If you look at when they're casting and they're in their kitchen, they have their cauldron and they're putting all these ingredients in, that's very similar to what we do when we're casting or we're doing poultices or tinctures or what have you. Anything that, in our magic life. So that's a reality. Of course, they have all these ridiculously crazy, not even real ingredients, but the foundation of the situation is based on truth. And the girls are very, watchers of nature, and they like to help people, and they care, and those are not that those are just pagan qualities. Those are obviously not just pagan qualities, but majority of the pagan people are very nature, connected and want to help people and feel, very nurturing. And when you look at different things that the girls go through, if you really, really, watered it down to the very basic of what is going on, then you're going to see that it comes from a place of reality. Not all of it. Some of it's just crazy. It's just way out there crazy. But it's television. And that's what they're going to do to get an audience to watch, quite frankly. So, yeah, that's my take on the Charmed show is rewatch them and pick out some things that seem, a little over the top, and see if you can dial them back to something that is something we do. We have Book of Shadows. Of course, they don't turn by themselves and people come out of them and crazy things happen, but we do have books of shadows, beautiful books of shadows with all of our magic and history in them. That's from a real place, that comes from a real place. People do Wiccanings, they do namings, they do all of that. So that comes from a real place. Of course, when we're calling our ancestors, it's their spirit and energy and not actual things that you can see. But that's the sensationalized part. So, yeah, I think there has some foundation of truth in a lot of the entertainment that comes out in regards to our community. And obviously, some of it's just, way over the top. But it's entertainment, so that's what they gotta do. Anyways, that's my take on Charmed. If you have any questions or want anything clarified, please leave the comments down below, and I'll be glad to answer them. Until next time, actually next week. Next week is subs week. Make sure to watch, okay? Alright guys, I will see you then. Have a blessed rest of the week. Okay. Blessed be. Bye.